Rams sideline to get a look at their head coach. His guys continually play at a high level. They've won 7 of their last 9. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward, kicker Cameron Dicker. Looks all set down there. And we're underway in Houston. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, you won't call his effort wasted, but you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest that ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down, they need 7.
At the 23-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try and get into Nico Collins. And that takes him to 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little tasty, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stops quickly.
Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice moves to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And they'll be laid out by their 4th-year quarterback.
And you can feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point in last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good hit over 400 yards. So this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
They're set downs for him from 31. They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground for where we can go. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. I love that.
Catch me. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack and attack. And that time, attack a 3rd time for 6.
He's brought down just inside the 25. Miko Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this first game. You are throwing into rush out, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Chargers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And at the pace he's begun the game playing football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short roll gain, a short roll pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Working on 1st down. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arante Gadsden the second. And it sets up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to Mataki. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason. It's because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Hanson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull out in front for their 13th. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate. You're not always getting touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yard. Those yards after catch, just like taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one drop unless there's a hit involved.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
They go play action with Stroud. It's a catch for Nico Collins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's moved his best way this game. No results yet.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to track that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
So a solid gain there, Rock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. They group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. That's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They line it up to go for this. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get them back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a green sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Gets it downfield, on target to Gadsden. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. He brings it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break their lead to a 3-score advantage. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, bro, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's go home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gain in the future.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines can be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Comped, and it's Higgins again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from NRGC in just a moment.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done route to Pete. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Stroud again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the set. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now on 3rd. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Pressure off. So seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up for great field position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Take the tempo, some hurry-up offense. Takes the second down snap. Caught by Skate left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
25 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Laying it out for this one, and he makes the catch. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this one's not going to connect. Not the way touchdown. Means it's third down. To the air on third and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot to the end zone rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They're going to throw for it on 4. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points as that one falls Brock. Instead, just a turnover on downs. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards the Chargers. Still on the field, and it's in pain.
All right. Tony.
Stroud off for play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Space pass for 35. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So a 2-score game here at the break. And with no halftime run this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Brought in right side by McMillan. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. You're working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete. Dialing McMillan again. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Texans go 6 CBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Working quickly here. 4th down. Pass coming.
Where are you throwing the ball? Where are you throwing the ball? Come on now.
And the Texans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead drop, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, hey, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion right. On play action, here's Stroud. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the 6.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down partner from the 45. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He takes it down to the 33. Pick up 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Houston.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding on, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the end route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Yeah, these end cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's Stroud now. And he breaks the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Finds Johnson in the backfield. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a jump here.
Here we go. 118.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about your partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can, it certainly was effective.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 and a first down. What a joke to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Pass play on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back now, pressure coming.
At the 47.
That one is incomplete. He couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds of the ice.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left with 4th down here. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. It's round throwing here on first. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who happen to start here. They come in trailing on the scoreboard. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. This one goes for even 25 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chain. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. First down, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Ooh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On the quick,
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. With this lead, keeping the pedal down. Throwing it on second down. Gets it downfield on target to Gatson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Wow, certainly found the big spot coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Following the near interception, this is second and 10. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Throwing it again here. Catch made with the side by McConkey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Hampton gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on third down. He tries to sneak it, and he runs and draws. Touchdown! The Chargers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Texans 16. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. Fights his way through the tackle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Desperation shot here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he has this to the opposing 35.
It's a gain of
Working quickly here.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
1-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Here's Stroud again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Nico
Nico Collins, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. On the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. C.J. Stroud the touchdown.
Kate, we know you could do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 23.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Their lead still low with a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more inside.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42. He's going to pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's got Hampton underneath. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to pass. Caught on a slant. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. Final timeout called by the Texans. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
37. Texans 23. Captain Dicker in a kickoff for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
At 18.
1st down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's been escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And takes it across the 30 before heading out. Chargers sending out a dime back here ahead of this third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Pressure's there. The Chargers got him. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to try and throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie Lynch. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock. It's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
A gain of 12. First down, Los
Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
He's going to throw it again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Trying to
line.
throw this from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
That is caught. Here's McMillan again. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Got a roll on McMillan. That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Throwing down on 32. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3. They have really caught fire recently.